Now it is time to put what we've learned in the first and second video into practice, and I believe that when we see this we'll be able to answer that. We have up to 3 questions here. By the end of the video, I will be leaving option D, option E and F for us to do it and drop your answer in the comment section. So also I will add another question to this one I've mentioned, so please make sure you pay attention to this. Now you might be seeing things like a function of this. We see x, we see something like this, you will see something like this, f the x, then you'll be told is if it gives an output of what, let's say 3x minus 4. This means that what, this x, as we explained earlier, this x in this case now is our domain, and here is what the output, which we call co-domain or image of each value of what, element x. That means when element x will be equal to, let's say what, 1, what will be the image in this relation? We shall demonstrate that to solve this question too. But quickly, let's look at what identification of function mapping. The question says, which of the following is a mapping? Which of the following is a mapping? Now, let's combine our knowledge of what onto mapping is and one-on-one mapping. Let's look at this. Element A has an image what? P. Element B also has an image. Element C has an image. What is the first condition that shows if a relation is what? Is a mapping. That each element in the domain must have an image in co-domain. Now, all these elements have what? They have images. Therefore, number 1 is what? Mapping. 1. All the elements have image. Now, 2. The second one, look at it. Look at this. And also know that what? He said the law says that what? Each element must have image, and all the images of each of the elements must be unique. In the first video, we explained that, what the uniqueness means. Now, let's look at the second question here. Q has an image what? A. R has an image B. S had an image C. But the same Q has another image, which is what? D. That means one element in the domain is having 2 images. That now makes what? The Q not to have a unique image, because the image of what? Each element must be what? Unique. That means no element have what? 2 images. So in that sense, it means Q, question 2, is not a mapping. Is not a mapping. Why? Q does not have unique image. Q does not have unique image. Now, the third one, let's look at the third one. Look, the third one, F has an image what? Z. G has an image Z. E has an image X. H does not have an image. H does not have an image. I would say for a relation to be a mapping, every element in the domain must have an image. Therefore, third question is not a mapping, because a certain element in the domain does not have an image. Now, look at this fourth one. It's a unique one. I think that will lead us to where I will give you guys some question or some short notes or some works to do, which is what? Identity mapping and not composite mapping, constant mapping. In brief, identity mapping is a kind of mapping that is what? an one-on-one mapping and also onto mapping. It draws an image towards itself. Now, the constant mapping is a kind of mapping where all the elements in the domain are having the same image. They have image, but the image is the same. That's what we call constant mapping. Make sure you do well by doing a little check. Google it, what is constant mapping and what is identity mapping for better understanding. But the most important one is one we are doing now. Now, the law says that for a relation R, the input, S is output, to be a mapping, each element in the domain must have an image in the codomain. A is an element in the domain, it has an image in the codomain, which is P. B is an element, it has an image. C is an element, it also have an image. Therefore, fourth one is also Fourth one is a mapping, because all the elements in the domain have image. It's a mapping. It is a mapping. Please, I'm managing this space. It is a mapping. I hope we understand. If you have questions, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section. As long as subscribe to our YouTube channel and as well follow us on our Facebook page, Aminu Maths Class. Now we move to the second question. It says, determine the domain D of the mapping F in the relation X produces 2x minus 3 if C equals to minus 3 minus 1, 5 is the range. We know what range means. We said range are set of images. When you combine the images of elements in domain together, we said it is what we call range. So range is a combination of images in a relation. Now, they've given us range to be minus 3, minus 1, minus 5. This is an image, this is an image, this is an image combined together. Using this relation, very simple. Very, very simple and direct. Now, the relation says f of x is equal to 2x minus 3. Then the range we are giving is Our range is giving us minus 3, minus 1, 5. Who can tell me? What does this range mean? It means that the output, the codomain in this relation as the value of x is minus 3. It means solution. It means this relation 2x minus 3 for the first one at range at image minus 3. 2x minus 3, that is when you input a value of x, it gives you an image of minus 3. Now, what's next? 2x collect like times equals minus 3. This one goes to this place. We have plus 3. 2x is equals to 0. Then x, let's use this place. X is equals to 0 over 2. X equals to 0. Remember, we are looking for determine the domain. This is the first value of the domain. Now, at image minus 1. Image minus 1. What is the domain? Remember the relation which were joined together is 2x minus 3. Image equals to At image equals to minus 1. So we relate the image to equals to minus 1. Now we have 2x equals to minus 1 plus 3. So we are having minus 1 plus 3 gives you 2. So x equals to 2 over 2, which is 1. The third one, at image 5, then the relation is 2x minus 3. So this relation gives us image which is equals to what? 5. So equals to what? 5. So we have 2s CLT. We all know what to do. CLT. 2s equals to 5 plus 3. Then we can now say 2x is equals to what? 8. S is therefore what? 8 divided by 2, which is what? 4. We now see that what? X equals to 4. So our domain, the set of our domain now, the set of our domain is what? The domain now is what? Domain D is what? We have, the first one is 0. The second one is what? Is 1. And the third one is what? 4. Why the range given from the question? The range is what? -3, -1, 5, using the relation 2x minus 3. We can put this into what? Mapping graphically. That means we can now say, look at it. We are not asked to do this, but for further understanding's sake, we can now do like this. We can now say that what? B, C in what? Relation, what is this? F of x. So we have what? 0, 1, 4. What is the image that gave us what? Domain 0. The image that gave us domain 0 is what? Is -3. Now, the image that gave us 1, that gave us the domain 1 is -1. The image that gave us 4 is 5. So we can plot it this way. I think, what type of mapping is this? This is exactly 1-to-1 mapping. And I believe we are enjoying this. It's becoming clearer. Now, a quick one, the third one, which is what? This. The third one. It said define the set G solution. G equals to what? X plus 1 over S plus 2. Let's just find A and B. I will leave the remaining one for you to try. At G figure 1 here, number 1, it means find G of 1. Anywhere we see S, we replace it with what? 1. So at G equals to 1 equal to what? X plus what is 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 2, which is what? 2 over 3. The second one at G equals to half. G of half, that is anywhere you see X, replace it with what? Half. What will be your output? So we have 1 over 2, it is what? X plus 1 over S plus 2, which will give us what? Which will give us what? 1 over 2 plus 1 over 1 over 2 plus 2. This gives you what? 1.5. 1.5 over what? 2.5. This is what? Half. Or you can call it 15 over 25, which is 3 over 5. Make sure you do this. Do C, D, E, and F. Drop your answer in the comment section. Let us verify and see how far we've gone. Don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel, Aminu Maths Class, our Facebook page, also Aminu Maths Class. We'll be dropping more questions, more videos still on this particular topic. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you and bye-bye for now. Video not what?